I'm Andre Huey, and this is Sxm Islandtime TV News. Season's greetings. One man is dead after what appeared to be a freak accident in Sucker Garden close to 2 a.m. Wednesday. The driver was heading to Oyster Pond when he lost control of his Suzuki Vitara and flipped over on the side of the street. According to acting police spokesman Inspector Stephen Carty, a 56-year-old man with initials CST, born in Suriname, was traveling in a beige-colored 2012 Suzuki Vitara on Hulda B. Richardson Road, where the driver apparently lost control of his vehicle, ran off the road, resulting in the vehicle landing on its left side. The fire department was called in for assistance to cut away parts from the vehicle in order to get the victim out. Attempts by paramedics to resuscitate him failed at approximately 2:50 a.m. The driver of the SUV was pronounced dead on the scene by the doctor on call. His body was later transported by staff of the Emerald Funeral Home. The investigation conducted by the traffic department concluded that no other vehicles were involved in this fatality. According to eyewitnesses, the man was speeding and passed several vehicles before the accident occurred. Telem Group technicians and engineers successfully restored internet service to Dutch St. Martin at approximately 5:30 p.m. Thursday evening after repairs to a fiber connection between French and Dutch St. Martin. Thursday's restoration comes after several failed attempts to restore service following a major outage on Sunday. Technicians and engineers worked around the clock, successfully cleaned up a faulty link that was causing the company's internet service to operate sporadically and sometimes not at all since the outage Sunday. Chief Technical Officer Mr. Eldert Louisa said successful steps were taken to clean up the fiber connection, and a decision was taken to switch off altogether Thursday so that the team of engineers and technicians could better troubleshoot and obtain more accurate measurements to determine precisely where the problem to the fiber connection might be. He thanked the team working on the connection problem since Monday, recognizing that they have not left their posts since the problem arose and have literally worked around the clock to restore the service to the general public and to Telem Group customers. News of internet service restoration came within an hour of a meeting with Prime Minister William Marlin Thursday, during which Telem Group Supervisory Board of Directors Vice Chairman Mr. Paul Marshall and Chief Commercial Officer Mr. Brian Mingo briefed the Prime Minister on Sunday's outage and the steps the company was taking to repair the damage. St. Martiner Hassani Ellis has been tipped to be the country's Deputy Minister Plenipotentiary in The Hague. He is currently undergoing justice and integrity screening. Ellis was a candidate with the Democratic Party of Member of Parliament Sarah Westcott Williams in the September 26 parliamentary elections, but did not win a seat in Parliament. Should he be sworn in by Governor-General Eugene Holliday, this post will be his first ever political assignment. The post of Minister Plenipotentiary is held by Henrietta Doran York of the National Alliance, who was again sworn in the post on Tuesday, along with other members of the William Marlin cabinet. The cabinet, supported by the National Alliance, the Democratic Party and the United St. Martin Party, is awaiting the swearing-in of Minister of Tourism, Economic Affairs, Transportation and Telecommunications, as well as the Deputy Minister of Plenipotentiary. The court in first instance sentenced Ronaldo Rio Raymond this week to 4 years of imprisonment for importing and selling firearms and soft drugs and for money laundering to the tune of $125,000. Raymond's brother, Richard Richneal, was sentenced to 2 years with 1 year conditional. The court terminated his pretrial detention because he has already served a year. Raymond's 82-year-old father does not have to go back to prison either. The court sentenced him to 540 days and 310 days suspended and 2 years of probation. The main defendant's mother, Irene Altagracia Fleming, 56, was sentenced to 360 days with 129 days suspended and 2 years of probation. The Raymonds had a true weapons arsenal at home. It included 946 rounds of live ammunition for a range of weapons, 6 pistols, among them 2 Glocks and 2 Smith & Wessons, and semi-automatic Draco rifle and Zastava machine gun. The arsenal was hidden under the father's bed in a shed in a vault. The court considers Rio Raymond as the main suspect for the Point Blanche prison, where he is serving 18 years for a large number of attempted manslaughters he unleashed after the murder of his pregnant wife, Dianida Fenette, on May 18, 2014. Raymond organized the importation of drugs and weapons from the United States. He ordered his father and brother to make the necessary payments through MoneyGram. The court acquitted Raymond of importing hard drugs for lack of evidence, but it rejected the defense argument that he is not responsible for the weapons because the charges refer to a period when he was already in prison. The public prosecutor demanded 7 years against Raymond at the trial on December 7th, but the court arrived at a lower sentence due to the acquittal for importing hard drugs. This has been Sxm Islandtime TV News. Season's greetings. I'm Andre Huey.